All right, let's do this. I get it, I get it. Just did a video about gold, silver, mining stocks, and now the entire stuff just dumped. Embarrassing me, making me look like a fool, right? Ladies and gents, welcome back. And quick disclaimer before I begin, all right? I like to do things quick, impromptu. The moment I start editing, polishing, and in this market, you know how quick it moves, things are gonna become irrelevant. And this video probably will be a little longer. And if there's not enough traction, I will put out shorts of this. I don't mean by short and long squeezes. I mean by shorts, the short form. All right. And whatever you're doing, leave it, sit down, have something, maybe coffee or whatever. Or as long as you can just sit, stay put, and digest what I'm going to give it to you right now. And if you're not interested after watching the whole thing, then of course you're not going to subscribe or enjoy my stuff in the future. Right? So again, impromptu, just giving you exactly what I came across. And a lot of stuff I put on X is basically documenting, and I repost all those stuff like a bookmark so I can come back and talk about this. All right. And I probably will go all over the place, but again, I will do my best to stay on track and explain as just to make it. I'll try to break down all the jargons and try to simplify it for you. All right. Whatever is happening, gold going down significantly. So my main point is about Bitcoin today, crypto, Cobie, whatever has happened, what I've seen, what I've witnessed in the last 24 hours. Kind of crazy, right? So this is gold right now in a nutshell, just to show you real quick, right? Amazon picked up again. After the whole outage, AWS, people realized how important this company is to pump the market. So AWS, right? Bitcoin again regained. A lot of people were putting shorts on it. I don't see much of a gain here. It's back to 113, again 112. All coins are barely moving. Some of them are manipulated, they pumped. Again, I'm telling you based on what I'm seeing right now. And you can see it as well through my eyes, right? Veritone, I picked up a little more. AI said double your bags. I was like, what? No, maybe not double, just buy a little more, right? And you can see some of the, what do you call, mining stocks, silver mining stocks. Is it a good time to buy? I'm not going to tell you that. All right. If you really know what's happening, when India literally said that this is the first time in history they ran out of silver, all right? They ran out of silver. Let that sink in. This is just the beginning. Whether it's gold, silver, whether you want to hold the token or you can buy a stock. And I also mentioned that a lot of things have pumped significantly. So be very, very careful. Right now, if I really had to pick something, I wouldn't do nothing much. I would just hold cash. Again, I repeat, I would just hold cash and just let whatever I have, let it be the way it is, instead of making any significant moves. I just want to watch. Now, coming back to this, right? Look at some of the AI and the thingy here, the AI stock, whatever. What happened to NVDA? Still down, not significantly, but again, look at this, NVDA. And several others, all right? Look at all of these. So what just happened? What's pumping? If everything is in red, gold is red, AI stocks are red, Bitcoin not even close to all-time high yet. This is crazy, right? Are we in an AI bubble? Oh, well, we'll come back to that sometimes later. Now, let me show you something, all right? Get back on this. Peter Schiff just posted this 25 seconds ago. Interesting. Gold is now down over $200. Quite a shakeout, but all of this volatility is occurring with gold still above 4,100, okay, which was a record high last week. Bitcoin is catching a bid from this sell-off, creating another window for Bitcoiners to sell fool's gold and buy the real thing. He's saying it's a good time if you can sell what's pumping right now and buy into something that just dipped, which is real gold. And all the comments you'll see, most of them, guess what, are just Bitcoiners hating on this. And Peter Schiff, genius, he literally, look at this, elevate old man. He literally knows how to manipulate his troll and actually win with their engagement. All right? Keeping that aside. Again, please, I don't want to lose you. Follow along. All right? Cobie, this is the main topic. Cobie. Now the main topic. Call me crazy, but I believe Coinbase paying $25 million for one season of up only will be good ROI. Last run, it was sponsored by FTX. Okay? Last run, Cobie, genius, billionaire, ledger status, billionaire, multi-billionaires, they're coming back with 6 episodes and they were paid $25 million. Coinbase bought their NFT, up only NFT, for $25 million, where they're supposed to do 6 episodes, sponsored by Coinbase. And everyone is going crazy. Why would he pay $25 million to this dude? And by the way, Cobie, let me go back to Cobie. I have to show you all these things. All right? So, oh, by the way, before I come back to the Cobie topic, just hold your thought. On October 20, BlackRock launched the iShares Bitcoin ETF on the London ETP on the London Stock Exchange, allowing UK visitors to directly access Bitcoin, starting at about $11. Bitcoin trying to get the final push from UK peeps. What are the chances? Something happens, it's not moving. The price is not moving. We have to give more opportunities, more options, more exchanges to other world people to buy into it for this to pump, right? Why not? I still hold some Bitcoin. And I hold gold and other stuff, which I show you all the time. So, but I'm a critique, man. And here, it's coming from Luke. All right, who's Luke? Roman Catholic husband, father of 11 children, Bitcoin core developer, and CTO, Ocean Mining. Okay, this guy is a very decent figure in the Bitcoin community. And his points of view will trigger you if you're a Bitcoin holder or a maxi, especially if you're a maxi. I'm a holder, not a maxi. I have an open mind. So if I see something different, I'll just speak about it. I don't want to feel insecure. Most of the comments are all insecure. Peter Schiff posts something about Bitcoin, anti-Bitcoin. Why do you care? If you're a maxi, if you believe in it so much, why do you even care so much? Why do you have to promote it so much? I don't see many people promote gold to that level, but crypto, a lot of promotion, a lot of advertising. I don't see anywhere people say buy gold or whatever. Barely buy gold, buy silver, or any precious metal. Why would you do that? And look at the comments here. When it comes from someone who is actually a core member, that look at this here, you're still wrong. Bitcoin is literally on the verge of permanent death. And if you look at some of the comments, why? Because it's not the same anymore. It's not serving the same purpose as it's supposed to anymore. With all the fake people, creating bugs, loopholes, taking out liquidity and whatnot. You have the compromise group wrong. But yes, please do get them fork off. Look at this. Luke is worth all of them are hating on him. Would I stop using my paper money just because I know same bill was used to sell a channel? Not comparable, idiot. Yeah, I know. And I'm not like extremely techie or dev. So I'm just trying to break this down. This change in itself will kill Bitcoin if we don't do something soon. Might be a bit dramatic, but death by 1,000 cuts is also a thing. One change in itself may not kill it, but this will weaken it definitely, and significantly so. Next attack them becomes easier. We need to take this seriously. All right, it's coming from, yeah. This change itself will kill Bitcoin if we don't do something. No, you don't know what you're talking about. I've never seen this much of craziness about crypto. Like the people are becoming so desperate to promote BTC and some of the crypto. BTC, I get that, number one, but all the other cryptos, because how many of these individuals you really think hold BTC? Tiny. Most of them are in the alt market. If BTC goes up, they depend on the alt to go up and make some profit. It's the reality. All right. Imagine being in a position where you have to be so insecure and scared that if someone says something about your bag, you just have to post and troll on him or whatever. That's just nasty, isn't it? I mean, I don't want to blame any one of you who's really working, trying to figure out your life, whatever. But this is maybe just put in some work or do something. I mean, who am I to say that again? But it's just so wrong, right? It's like me talking bad about gold. It's just, I'm holding gold. I have a take on it. I can say whatever, right? If I hold some Bitcoin, I can say good or bad. That's up to me. I have my opinion. If my opinion bothers somebody, that's like there's something wrong, right? I like to have a decent argument, debate, I rather say, open mind, so I can learn something. If there's no learning, and they can't even defend it. That's the sad part. They can't. Half of the people don't even have the right to defend it. It's just that it's better than gold. You can try, the same stupid logic. Try to take gold out of the country, they'll lock you up. You can send it to somebody else, blah, blah, blah. Look at Bitcoin like this. If the government really want it, they can come and confiscate to some level. They can shut down and freeze your account. If they want it, they can shut down your Bitcoin, whatever, to some level. Right now, what's more popular, stablecoin or Bitcoin? You know what's happening, right? And now coming back to the Coinbase Cobie stuff, right? Get ready. Yeah, I told you I'm on like all over the place, but I have to show you this thing because the world is going crazy about this Cobie. Cobie. This is Cobie with 852,000 followers, and he's growing. Check this out. Customer support, Echo Dots. Coinbase, rubbish podcast. He literally has Coinbase there. I told you. $25 million was given to him. Now he has Coinbase. He's promoting it. Coinbase right away. Up on the TV. All right? Let's get on this. Check this out. He wasn't this active. I'm too old. Each of these is generating 500,000 views almost. And everything has to do with Coinbase. So people who freaked out when I started building Echo 2 years ago, and guess what? I'm a part of Echo. As in, I just joined just to see what kind of shills they put out there. I don't think I can show you right now. But the crazy part is you have to deposit USDT from Base, which is Coinbase. Very interesting. All right. And I'm not hating on Cobie. He's a fun guy. He happened to buy Bitcoin when it was $10. Multi-billionaire, probably. Cool. I'm just presenting you my point, right? So people who are losing it, that he got paid, like they were comparing. Joe Rogan got this much money. Nobody has ever seen this much of money being paid to podcasters, which is like $3 million per episode. Just imagine this. And you're like, how do you justify that price? He has Coinbase, wants him to promote Coinbase. What does it mean? He has to bring in enough revenue. Coinbase knows they're going to probably make more than $25 million because of Cobie. Or else why would they pay him this much money? People losing it, they're like, you could have given hundreds of other podcasters and they would have promoted you. But that's not the same. They would be probably desperate for that money. Cobie is not desperate. And keeping that aside, Cobie has a huge following. And that's what they're milking. That's what they're milking. And not just following, they're active. Just because Cobie got paid 25 million, everybody's like, oh, we are back in bull market. We are back. Last time, Cobie Upholdly was sponsored by FTX. Do you remember that? FTX, and you know what happened? Someone just showed the chart. So you're bringing in someone, and because of this, there was this. Look at this. No kidding, no kidding. Where's the Upholdly? I don't know how far it's gone. Holy shiznit. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I literally posted this so I can see this. All right? No. Hold on. Again, I don't want to lose you, all right? I want to show you, like, this is how I like to connect the dots. I want to check on my replies here real quick. Okay? I want to check on my replies here. And where's my reply? Did someone delete it? Okay, here. The weird law, the weird lore of Cobie. Born in the UK, studies computer science, works in tech and fintech, including Monzo Bank. This is his history. 2014 MaxCoin chapter. Launches MaxCoin with Max Keyser. One of the first celebrity coins ever made. Project then collapses. Months later, Cobie leaves crypto, saying later, take a load, doesn't move markets. Narratives do. 2017 and 19, quiet years in Web 2. Works in startups, learning product growth and tech team scaling. Stays away from crypto until DeFi. 2020, returns with DeFi boom. Becomes early co-founder and backer of Lido Finance. Helps fund audits, grow trust, and explain liquid staking to the public. Lido grows into the biggest DeFi protocol by TVL. Cobie's early LDO stake turns into millions. Same year, launches Upholdly with Ledger. A crypto podcast. Guests include Vitalik, Michael Saylor, Dokwan, Beeple, Skrelly. Sponsored by FTX before the collapse. Cobie covers the FTX hack live on air, exposing 400 million in missing funds. 2022, the Coinbase case. Spots a wallet front-running Coinbase listing. Posts the proof on Twitter. Leads to the first insider trading case in US crypto history. 23-24, builder again. Launches Echo, a non-custodial investment platform, connects investors to early-stage crypto deals. Helps raise over 20 million across projects like Mega ETH, Plasma, Sonar, etc. 25, John's paradigm as an advisor. I mean, great timeline, man. Focuses on liquid markets, trading, and DeFi trends. Today, one of the large true OGs from the $10 Bitcoin era. Still skeptical, still showing up every day. And he blocked this guy. He blocked Star Platinum. Why? Why would you block him? I don't know. You got blocked last time, true. Anyway, coming to this. Coming back to this. Top sign. Top sign. Somebody's like, I wouldn't be surprised. Here. This is what Brian Armstrong posted. The rumors are true. We bought the NFT. It's coming back. Sir, you should fire whoever approved this. Don't spend it all at once. You see what's happening? They're just playing the meme language, dude. Meme language. And guess what? Just putting this here so I can return and see what's up. You see that chart there? Right? You ready? That's the chart. That's up only. Somebody just created an up only token on Base. Somebody has a token on named Cobie. Let's check it out. Check that out. Cobie. Or they're already making money. Coinbase has already probably generated half of the whatever thing from fees and whatever thingy. Right? Volume. Buy volume 1.8 million, sell volume 1.7 million. Buying and selling, same volume. Just look at the chart here, dude. You also have Echo. Echo is again. Every single thing is now related to Cobie. This is the same chart right here. This is the same chart. And I literally said, just putting this here so I can return and see what's up. Just posted it last night. And you can see what happened today. Do you think I'm making it up? And then guess what? On top, do you see what's here? They just put a Brian Armstrong's thing. The rumors are true. We bought the NFT. Up only is coming back. That itself, people are taking that just itself. Cobie is gonna bring back bull run. I'm like shocked. I'm like, holy moly, they are trying so hard. Coinbase is trying so hard to bring in more people in liquidity. Something is extremely not right, dude. And that's all. You can do whatever you want. Not a Cobie hater, but again, every up only episode mapped onto the Bitcoin chart. This isn't what the market needs right now. Look at this here. According to him, I'm not doing nothing else. And guess what? Look at the comments. Hate. All the comments are hate comments, dude. Your mother is embarrassed to have you her son. Can you imagine this? For the sake of our industry, please delete. Whoa, they started at the top and stopped at the peak bottom. This is the red one. You see the red one here? This is when he was talking about when he was sponsored by FTX, up only. I remember, I watched their stuff on Twitch and the live stuff on Twitch. I was there. I was there watching them live, talking to Dokwan and Sam Bankman-Fried and all of them. I did a live episode. I was reacting to them. But if this is the scenario, when they did, you can see the scenario. They were talking about it. And then this was a peak down. So do you think it's going to happen? They were sponsored by FTX. Now they're sponsored by Coinbase. Why do you think so? Why do you think Coinbase would give $25 million just for nothing? Right? And now, another interesting part, when people are going crazy about this Cobie getting paid $25 million. People going crazy about $25 million that was paid to Cobie itself triggered the massive marketing stunt, kind of ever in the crypto field. I mean, come on, man, $25 million for 6 episodes. It's unheard of. That's why, that itself, everyone's talking about it. That itself, generating revenue and getting more attention to Coinbase. More people are coming and creating tokens and doing whatever. You saw that. Oh, Cobie's coming back. Up only token. Cobie's coming back. Cobie token. Echo token. Everything related to this guy, his dog, whatever, will have a token. Pumps and dumps. Only a bunch of people will make money. So now you tell me, how many of these people could do that in the precious metal or other places? I'm not going to compare right now. But this is why I kind of lost it in a way. I become a critique. Just like Luke, top developer, core developer in the Bitcoin space, literally says Bitcoin is on the verge of permanent death unless you fix it, which is not happening. So he sees something which a lot of people don't see. I don't know. I feel like this is one of the kind. People are like, oh, NFTs are back now. Why? Because Coinbase bought NFTs, so NFTs are back. What are the chances, dude? Look at this here. Run it back turbo. I was right there. Skrilley. Look at the history. Sam Bankman-Fried, Dokwan, Suzu, right there. Holy moly, dude. Holy moly. I bought up only on Base. He probably made profit. Everyone just lost. Wait, are you my boss now? That's Ledger. Again, not hating on them. I'm just showing you, presenting what exactly is their mission. So people thinking, oh, you just wasted your money by giving Cobie. You could have given to hundreds of other podcasters. Not really. That is, if you give it to 100 podcasters, it wouldn't generate as much buzz, but compared to 25 million given to one dude for 6 episodes? People are losing it. It's gonna be news. Everyone's covering it. Genius marketing stunt. The whole thing started happening without even people realizing that they're already generating something out of it. Dude, this is crazy. And then I shared this. A 10 billion hyper whale now short BTC. The whale who made 200 million shorting Bitcoin crash at 200K has moved 30 million shorting, longing. And then I wanted to do a video on XRP. This is insane. The XRP just offloaded 50 million. 100, holy moly, dude. How are you taking money and funding another company? That company is going to hold on to that same token that you just sold. Okay, some kind of circle Ponzi. I don't know, whatever that is. 20 minutes so far, all right? Again, just giving you unbiased insight as I'm seeing. Nothing prepared or whatsoever, all right? There are a lot of things I wanted to cover. And I covered this yesterday, so I don't want to go that deep right now. Just let's go back up. Just type Cobie, and I want to show you what's happening. Just a little more. All right, one more. Let's do this. That's it. Let's see what are some of the people saying. So this is Cobie, right? And again, I like to reverse engineer. You can see he has Coinbase, rubbish podcast. Okay, they're always using these terms, rubbish, funny, memes, because that's the term, right? Hey, Apple TV. So they can protect themselves from all the legal issues as well, which is cool. We are a crypto podcast. Once we are childish, unprofessional, and bizarre, which means don't listen to us. They're stupid. Don't listen to us. That itself gets people. Oh my God, that's going to be so much fun. They don't care about nothing, right? Prioritizing entertainment before alpha, but mostly there is neither. So you're not going to get alpha, neither you're going to get entertainment, but they get to make millions of dollars after being billionaires. That is like fantastic. Fantastic. Right? This is Cobie, the best crypto founder ever. Coinbase bought this up only for... Just look at it. Told you. The buzz. 2017, 10K. 2025, 350 million. Multiple billion, I'm sure. When I started building Echo 2 years ago, I knew it had 95% of chance failing. To be honest, I couldn't really imagine other outcome. I don't want to talk about that. Again, 7 hours ago. This gave him 1.1 million views. That itself is bringing... As soon as you check on his profile, they're like, oh shit, Coinbase. Let's go check on Coinbase. No joke, no joke. Right? Gary Vaynerchuk. Oh, come on, Gary. Gary is a little jealous right now because he lost all, what happened to Gary's NFT?
But Cobe, you're just a kid. You got...
All right, okay. They're losing it. You tell me, this is itself is not a marketing thing? Gary replied to Cobie. Is generating more buzz for Coinbase. Coinbase just bought Echo. They did? They did? The crypto investing platform founded by Cobie for here's what's happening and the reasons why Coinbase did this. Moly. All right. Echo is like an angel list for crypto, where verified investors join private deals under the same terms as VCs. Since launch in April 2024, it has already raised 110 million across. Echo will now join Coinbase Institutional and Capital Markets Division. That's it. Inside Echo, there are a lot of groups. Each group has 10,000 members, 14,000, 30,000, all crazy. Crazy, weird names, Exit Liquidity. One group is called Exit Liquidity. They have a lot of members. They are gold. They are the one spenders. So if you buy them, you get the point? Companies that compete with Amazon and creates massive user base, guess what? At the end of the day, Amazon buys the company. More or less. Why? It's not the company. They want the user base. User base is the gold. Right? 1,000 individuals spending $2,000 is $2 million. What are the chances? 1,000 spending 10,000, $10 million. Just 1,000 users. Crypto degens, hardcore. Right? 5% fee only on profits. All deals settled. With 110 million raised in just 6 months, what do you think about this decision? I don't know. Congrats, Cobie. Oh, wow. Look at what I posted. I literally posted this 2023. I'll expose a couple of top tier YouTubers, influencers. Mentioned by Cobie. You won't be surprised to see Elliot Trace, Alex Baker. Oh, wow. Yeah, 2023. Can you imagine this? I actually posted this, and go and see how it aged. Elliot Trace, Alex Baker, and all of them. At least Cobie didn't do what they did. They desperately scammed the whole community. This guy built something, Coinbase likes him, gave him money, that's all. Good, right? I'm not gonna hate on people making money and whatever stuff, but I hate on people who are scamming, grifting. Let's effing go. Cobie, I'm so happy you got 25 million. No, he didn't get 25. He got like 300 million plus. Be Cobie. Start a software dev, turn crypto trader, grind anonymously, drop killer insights on markets, build massive following with spot on calls. Co-found Up Only podcast with Ledger, host legendary guests during the bull run, create epic convos that shape, quit at the top, say never coming back. List NFT as a half joke. Buy this for 20 million and I'll do more seasons. But there is a reason. If everybody thinks that you can do this, what Cobie did, I'm not too sure, man. I'm not going to put you down, but I'm like, it's just characteristic. It's uniqueness, all right? It's authenticity. He has what he has. You can build your own empire based on whatever. But if you think that Coinbase and other people will come and, I kid you not, after this, a lot of scammers and grifters, Elliot Trace, Becker, they would come and try to do something similar. Good luck, right? Startups, Jesse. Startups and creators are the most important groups in the world to bring, okay, on chain. Ledger and Cobie just landed 25 million for 8 episodes. Awesome. When people claim, I always wonder what happens or have any expectation how 1 billion actually is. Cobie wrote a whole dissertation explaining how he's into billionaire only for him to become a billionaire 48 hours later. So true, isn't it? Cobie was my homie back in the day. Cobie's a billionaire, but also a yupper. Listen in here. Yeah. It's crazy. So this is what he said. This is his post, October 21st. Last post. When I started building Echo 2 years ago, and I told you, inside Echo, you have base, and you have to be an accredited creditor, like make $1 million or whatever, and then to be a part of this stuff. But when I started building Echo 2 years ago, I knew it had 95% chance of failing. Okay, I certainly didn't Echo would be sold to Coinbase, but here we are. Today, Coinbase bought Echo for $375 million. Echo will remain a standalone platform under its current brand for now, but if you integrate, now it's just gone, man. It's gonna be just a liquidity sucking machine for the insiders. That's it. I don't know what else I can say. Over the years, I've chatted to Brain a handful of times, and mostly to complain at him, honestly. I've always respected how Brain would listen to any outsider. Brain. Chat shit. Crypto itself has moved on a long way since we started working on Echo. I guess partially this is because of the election result. But I feel energized by a lot of cool things being built in crypto again. Hyperliquid, Zcash, stablecoin, stablecoin super cycle, and so on. It's just awesome to literally sell something before, I mean, he knows what's coming to some level. He literally mentioned stablecoin. But you didn't talk about Bitcoin, bro. He's talking about Hyperliquid, where people long and short. Zcash actually took off today. By the way, look at Zcash, dude. What happened to Zcash? Right? Let me show you Zcash. It's insane. Oh, it just dipped again? Look at this. Right? Insanity, dude. This is Zcash. Oh, I have to put myself down here. Look at this. This is Zcash. It was literally trading at 67 something not too long ago, and literally jumped all the way to $300. 6x gains. Almost 6x right there. Look at the chart here. Right? This actually all of a sudden rallied. I didn't see it coming. Should have. I don't know what's happening, but crazy. But beside that, not many. Look, MF, I don't know what MF is, 100% up. XMN, Toki, Avant. Some of them are just moving because anticipation that Cobie is going to bring, he's bringing the crypto back. He's bringing the bull run back. So again, ladies and gents, 30 minutes of shenanigan. I don't do this kind of long videos on this channel. And one more thing, if you're really interested, I'm not like new to long form videos. Here's my garage. This is where I do all the live shows. RBL Live. I don't think I'm going to leave the link in the description. Maybe I will leave the link. I barely do. Just have to Google or get on YouTube and say RBL Live. You can come and hang. No videos, only shorts and totally live stream. So this is the video I did last streamed ago, one day ago. Massive money printing is next. The US banking crisis has only begun. Long form videos will give you more context. You can come and have a conversation with me, whatever. Keep it clean, civil, I'd rather say. And let's learn something together. throwing stones at each other. You can criticize BTC, you can criticize gold, you can criticize whatever I hold. You can criticize my shirt, you can criticize my hair. I don't care, right? I'm not gonna get pissed at you as long as you keep it clean and you don't start beating around the bush, hiding facts or whatever. When I ask something, you're straight. You ask something, I'm straight. Fair enough. That's what I expect, right? At least Cobie is straightforward. I'm not gonna talk about the underneath thing that's happening, but at least you can see what he did, what's happening. All the shady actors I called out, they just block you and move on. So yeah. So come join me and let's take it from there. All right. Other than that, I don't think I have anything much to cover beside something is extremely crazy when at this very moment, all of this is happening. Dude, something is wild. Just pay attention. All right. And X is crazy when it comes to crypto Twitter. It's just most of the people over here is all memes, crypto, NFTs, memes, crypto, NFTs. So the moment you put something about anything else different or you criticize, they will just hit you hard. I don't know why they don't hit my comments hard, because I don't get many comments. So sad, right? The XRP dumping while XRP people are just holding bags thinking, oh, something is going to happen. One other thing, I met this guy last weekend, all right? Random guy. I was with a friend. We went somewhere to have some food and stuff, chill. This guy, he says he works for federal government to whatever level. He says, I know what's coming. I'm an XRP believer. And he mentioned some other thing. I don't know which other token. I forgot. I'm an XRP believer. I'm a holder. That itself gave me a top signal in a way. I'm like, a federal government, he works at federal government. Like, federal work. He's a federal worker. Not any extremely crazy, whatever. And he says he knows something about XRP. And I'm like, what does he know that I don't know? Nah, I don't know about that, man. Something is not right. I hope he makes it. I really hope he makes it. These are the sign that teaches you quite a bunch of stuff. Then one of the other regular person I know through one of my other relative, I would rather say, oh, I'm holding on to Doge. I bought like so much of Doge because this is going to go up to like whatever level. I'm like, holy moly. And these are people who've never been in crypto. They just buy, sell on Robinhood and stuff. That itself is telling me quite a bunch of things right now. All right. Again, the China trade war is something is happening to banks, to private credit. Nobody cares about any of these. Creating a crash for Binance is very easy. Nobody cares about any of these. All right. And what are the chances, dude? What are the chances? Satoshi Nakamoto. Satoshi Nakamoto does not literally translate to our central origin of intelligence. More accurate translation is central intelligence. Satoshi Nakamoto, CIA, maybe not. But I just feel like, again, I have a very crazy take on Bitcoin and crypto right now. It was just thrown out during 2008. There's a lot of people are saying Jack is the one. Jack Dorsey is the one creator. He's just Satoshi Nakamoto. Maybe not. But I feel like in the beginning, they just threw this thing at us just to see how many of us react, how we react. And people like Cobie and some of the other early birds were like, yeah, you know what? This is interesting. Let's buy thousands of these. And they became multi-billionaire, whatever, just buying that, right? And then they saw the whole adoption taking place. And then they see, oh my God, from this came all the other coins, chains. It's very difficult to control now. So now they're back again. Government is back. US government holds the most BTC right now. They do, right? As a government, they hold the most BTC. And all the banks are introducing stable coins. And then you see Coinbase being so desperate to bring in Cobie again at the last stage, in a way, where gold is rallying, everything's rallying. All right, bring Cobie in. And then gold dumps right after that. Because like Cobie's going to bring back bull run. And then Cobie doesn't talk about Bitcoin much. He talks about the development of hyperliquid, stable coins, which is awesome. Wild times to be around. Nakamoto means central origin. Satoshi means clever, witty, or clever. Clever. Clever means intelligence. Intelligence, clever. And central origin. Central origin. Central origins of intelligence. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm just putting it out there, man. Right? Yeah. And then look at this here. Coinbase bends to pressure. Finally lists rival Binance BNB amid listing drama. Why? Because Binance BNB was going up and down and people are trading it. And they make money from the fees. Coinbase could definitely make a loss. We have seen people go bankrupt by buying the wrong stuff. But nobody wants to make a loss Nobody in the initially. If they pay 25 million, 300 million to whatever, they want something in return. That's all I'm telling you. All right. Other than that, there's nothing much I want to cover right now. This is too much, man. Silver to going down $50. And again, before I end, this is the chart here. We'll come back to this. I'm one of the very few people who will actually come back and show you. I'm not going to cover up in any of that stuff. If something didn't work out, you'll see it. All right. That's why I said right now the best thing is to hold cash, because the whole thing is performing in a way never seen. Weird. You have all this thing dump like gold stock, whatever. Of course, they rallied significantly. Look at this thing. It was at 20 cents. If you were not a skeptic, if you had an open mind, you could have held Bitcoin, but we were getting distracted by all this thing, right? Gold is at 4,115. Oh my God, gold is jumping, bro. It was at 2,700 or something when I started picking up. If you remember, when I did the unboxing of gold coins and stuff at one point, I used to do the mystery unboxing. Remember? Gold was at 2,700. People who bought that at that time is still up. What are the chances it's going to go back to 2,700? I doubt that. I doubt that. Dude, that means it has to go all the way here. You know what I mean? It has to go all the way down here. Here. Like here. You think that's funny? It's like it's going to go right here. That's gold. What are the chances? But Bitcoin going down there? Look at this. Gold? Oh, wow. Cool chart. What are the chances? Which one would go there? Or have more chances? You be the judge. Again, if you're a holder, you kind of freak out. So that's why diversify. Right? So you can tell the truth the way it is. Forget about truth. Just be real. Say the way it is. That's all. If you don't know something, say you don't know. But don't just say it just so you can enrich yourself and at the cost of other people's life saving, right? The US Consumer Price Index data on October, in fact, Bitcoin's price is lower. Nothing changed for me. Nothing. I'm just going to watch this space like a hawk. Just by doing this video, I've literally seen Bitcoin going to 113 something. Now it's again going back to 112,000. And there is a massive short. A lot of people are like, yeah, short is going to get liquidated. I don't know how far it's going to get liquidated. So ladies and gents, this is the longest video I've done so far, because short videos easy, but not much context. Anytime you see short videos with all the polished shit, is because they're trying to manipulate you into giving you life savings. They're trying to gain attention. They're trying to get your dopamine. They're trying to hit your dopamine. Okay? I'm just trying to give it to you as it is. So take it with a grain of salt. And again, this is your host, RBL. I hope you got something to learn from this. All right? Keeping all the emotions out. I'm a friend, not a foe. Depends on how you want to see me. Wow. Can you imagine? I just spoke for 37 minutes without taking a sip of coffee, and it's cold. Take it easy. I'm out.